I know there are people coming back to them, but I heard it cleared the bell, and I went ahead and wished them well for the New Year's and everything. I heard Central Georgia at the mobile, I think is what I heard. Doggone, I heard a few stations. I apologize, I couldn't make them out there, but I think I heard Georgia mobile station in there, 454 out here in Central Arizona.
We got a heater going on here with kerosene, guys. You guys can see it. Let me show you. Looking good, guys. Put this back in.
Right on there, out there in Georgia in the mobile. Take care of me. Appreciate that. Kind words, man. Hey, hope you have a super fine New Year, you and yours. 454 over here in Central Arizona. We'll be sending you a list. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year. I had to go and make sure it was true, but I put it together kind of.
Yeah, listen to this conversation for a while. Notice some lights on here.
Hey, 449 over there in Florida. We're going to wave a hand right back to you and say 73 and doggone Happy New Year to you. Hope you have a good one. 454 over here in Central Arizona. We'll be sitting. Everything is nice and vertical. You know, as I best my eyeballs can see. So I'm going to go out there and doggone and maybe push it up a little bit and tape everything. I think it was 222 in Mississippi. Doggone it. It was kind of busy. But anyways, this one I thought I heard 454 over here in Central Arizona. We're listening. I could see if anything was going on, but nothing's going on out here. But yeah, we'll be standing by. I might have to run in the house, get some more
There we go.
Right on. All right, then. Hey, 222 out there in Mississippi. Take care. By golly, 454.
I had to air this out. I hope I'm not going to get toxic poison as heater, but it's kerosene, but it's that stuff they use at the stores. Mostly I just air out while I go in the room.
229 mobile. I heard a 229 mobile out there for sure, man. The 454.
We're trying to keep this room warm. I'm wearing thermal shirts. We're going to keep this room very warm when we talk on DX. Should get some good air up there on this radio.
Hey, rock and roll there, 229 out there in Maryland in the mobile. By golly, that little mobile doing you a job, man, for sure. I don't know how little it is. Sounds big out there. 454 saying Happy New Year, 73.
Good, we're on.
We're sitting here listening.
Hope you guys can hear me. Let's try to do the DX thing. Let's get the remote going. I'm going to pull the books out. We're at 310 degrees, guys. We're going to channel 37 over side now. You guys are enjoying that. I'm going to go get started right back in a couple minutes. It gets cold when we get up. It's going to get down to 26 degrees today. I'm trying to warm these bolts up, but we'll turn this off later. Yeah, they're waiting for Australia to come in here. I'm going to go for Australia right now. Wow, nice radio.
When I got myself Christmas, and I'm putting out the max on side. It's about 88 watts,
Wow.
88 watts, but I can tune it back. But yeah, I usually have a Palmar linear out here, but I say, well, I ain't hauling a bunch of stuff out of the house just to find out that nobody's transmitting anywhere. As soon as I hook the radio up, you know, just a little basic setup. I'm talking to PG99 about 25 feet up. My ground plate did. So I hooked the radio up out here in Florida. I'm going, well, what's this guy, a friend of mine up in Canada, said he wasn't getting nothing. And we recovered from a geomagnetic storm that came through last night that knocked out everything. You're 131, Charlie, there.
I didn't know. That Striker, you're ready. It's making a trip over Tennessee right now. I got my beam pointing toward the northwest corner toward Canada. UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving to that guy with the Striker 955. It sounded good out there. I just want to let you know over East Tennessee, over Knoxville.
Roger that, East Tennessee. We're talking to a local, but we do acknowledge your signal over here at 4226 World Radio. You're putting about a 7 on me over here, but we appreciate the flowers, sir. And you keep doing what you're doing because you're sounding good. I'm going to let this guy that is talking, I'm talking to, see if he can reach out of his mobile over there. You said you're in Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm over in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm down about 800 feet. I'm on an old Cobra 139 from the 70s, running a turn plus 2 microphone, 2 pillbox, and my beam antenna is a serial SY27 4 element beam. I'm about 22 feet off the ground, doing 200 watts to 150 out here in Tennessee tonight.
26. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I'm talking about 80 watts, and he's hearing me all the way over there in Tennessee, so I was just wondering if you wanted to try and go right ahead. I'll take it pretty quiet.
The one with the 88 watts, what state you're in over there? Where you at? This is UDX 362 Tennessee waving back. I hear you out there. The 88 watt state striker station, but yeah, you're sounding good out here tonight. I have one of those 80 till 8255. It's like a striker radio, but it does the same thing. But just want to let you know about that. I'm on the Cobra 139, an old radio base station from the 70s.
You're popping 40 dB on me right now. With the 80 watts. 80 watts. I think you heard it's coming back. I can hear it coming back here, but you might, being a mobile, you might be in a lot of QRM, especially around where we're living.
Where you guys at? What state you're in? I'm at 310 degrees. I'm pointing toward British Columbia on this beam antenna right now. I hear you guys clear as a bell. Here's someone out there 1 pound talking to you. California? Okay. Hold on a second. What's point?
I'm on a half wave vertical. It's about the PT99, about 25 feet up. I do have a 3-element Yagi sitting in the backyard on my push-up pole. Pointed at Australia, so I usually talk to those guys, and most of those guys got horizontal antennas over there.
Okay, you're over in LA. Okay, I know where that is. I'm pointing 279 due west right now in your direction. Now I hear you loud and clear out there. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. I hear some Australian stations out there, way in the distance out here in Tennessee. Could be Australia. Let's check them out. Triple seven. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have been up there on my quad 5 a while back. That's the triple nickel. I've been on that channel before a while back.
Roger. Well, if you ever go up there, 27555, the international skip channel. If you want to talk to Europe or anybody else in the world, I usually utilize it to talk to Indonesia from here. But yeah, that's the international skip channel up there. So just want to let you know that if you have never been up there, you got to try it out when you get situated there, Roger.
Roger that. I think I've been up there before. I used my Quad 5 Top Gun technology radio a while back on my Mako when I did this. Not on my beam, but the beam I got here took me 5 months back in from July to November during 2024. It took a lot of months to get this beam up at 22 feet off the ground. I bought all the pipes at my local Lowe's place here in Tennessee. Yeah, I'm pointing at 310 degrees toward the northwest right now. My 2020 is over near Rockwood, Tennessee, about 42 miles outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, between the Eastern Central Time Zone, below the Columbia Plateau, and about 800 feet out here. My name is Richie out here. They call me UDX 362 out here. They call me the Fox Man out here in Tennessee.
Well, I got mine on a chimney mount because I got
Roger, I know how that is. I used to live in northern Utah a while back from 2009 to 2021 a while back up in near Ogden, Utah, up in the North Ogden area. Bay, I know how that is. HOAs type areas. We're on the live stream right now on my YouTube channel doing a video gate on Foxman 362 World Radio. Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. Check it out if you want to hear yourself out there when you get some time.
Aluminum tubing. Okay. 45 degrees and uses a ground plane and a quarter wave antenna on the same push-up pole about 13 feet up, and I'm hitting Australia with it with 200 watts.
That's not bad. I'm doing about 150 watts right now, almost 200. I have a 2 pill I'm talking on right now. Yeah, I talked to Australia during last week, and I made the conditions on this channel with the Cobra 139 from Radio Old, and I did it with the Quad 5 Top Gun. That's what I did. And I made the Australia on the beam antenna, no problems. And my first one was 10,000 miles away on channel 39 it was, somewhere around that time. And Cindy, Australia. I talked to 333 last week on this channel. We're starting to lose him right now. You guys hear him? We're starting to lose you right now over in California. I'm going to let you know. 362 Tennessee. Have a good day. Have a good night out there, and Happy New Year to your friends out there out on the West Coast today. I'm glad the DX is starting to kick in right now. We're doing 100 to 150 watts. We're still pumping. You guys can see in the background. I don't know if you can see that thing above. Anybody in the live stream? I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to get this all straight going. We're around 5 o'clock right now. There we go. He's coming back in. I'm going to go right toward him. He's pointing that direction. That's where it's aiming. 26. I'm at 250 on this guy. Not much condition right now. See if he's still there. I'm checking the conditions. We're losing condition at 5 o'clock in the evening. We might get lucky. I'm checking 310 degrees north, east. We lost conditions a while ago. Some days they'll come back in another 20 minutes. Hawaii's still holding at channel 36. Japan? Go ahead out there. I hear someone out there. You're from Hawaii or Japan. This is UDX 362 over in Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, 2 division out here. We can hear you out there, 30 pounds out here. Who was that guy? Who was that? Tell me who.
This is 320 California, 320 California, San Francisco Bay, waving a hand down there.
Oh, San Francisco Bay. How about that 320 out there, San Francisco Bay, California, calling CQDX. This is UGX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. I'm going to go back to 290 on California. How about that 320 California? How about 320 San Francisco, California, calling CQDX. UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
California, San Francisco Bay, waving a hand down there, boys.
How about a San Francisco Bay out there in California calling CQDX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying. Yeah, we're losing him. Audio. Audio. CQDX, CQDX, UGX 362 East Tennessee trying. Audio. Yeah. 190 right there when I say audio. We're losing a pass. CQDX, CQDX, UGX 362, 362 Tennessee trying.
Scottsdale trying.
833 Scottsdale. How about a UGX 3030 out there in Scottsdale, Arizona? This is UGX 362 out here in Tennessee. Foxman's waving.
Roger, that's how they reach out and tell you Happy New Year and have a good one.
Sounding good at 30 pounds out here. You're blowing on my beams. I got you at 290 degrees out here. I was talking to Andy earlier today. He got me on a video gate today.
Roger, you're hitting me between 7, 8, and 9 on the meter currently.
Not bad. I'm on the Turn Plus 2 microphone. Yesterday I was on the D104 and it just went out on me. That's what happened. That's what happened this morning on that 26 live stream I did early today.
Alright, Bubba, I'll let you go and have at the DX. Take care and Happy New Year's. Yeah, 3030 Scottsdale and I'm on the side.
All right, UGX 3030 out there in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thanks for coming on my live stream today on the video gate. This is UGX 362 waving on back, and Happy New Year for the whole week out here. Hope we get a lot of DX for the whole year this year.
73 Fox, man.
We got a heater on this porch. Don't worry, guys. We got a kerosene heater. We're going to burn some midnight oil, but we'll have to turn this guy off
Good
later.
afternoon.
We got a kerosene heater out there. It's holding up 61 degrees on the porch right now.
Yeah, my wife took me out and I abused it last night a little bit, Roger.
I'm going to go get me a drink. We got back in a second, guys. We're going to still do some contacts over here.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'm like a bunch of motorcycle buddies of mine up in Cave Creek. They throw a big party every year. There's, oh Christ, 50 or 60 people in their house, and they do fireworks. It was just nuts. Oh yeah, sounds like you had a much better time than I did. We just went out and ate Italian and had a few drinks, came back home and you know. Yeah, Roger, I'm surprised that you can even get into a restaurant and there's even this short of a notice skirt. Actually, it wasn't bad at all. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, but it wasn't bad at all there where we went. And good food and had a good time. So it was all good. Excellent, man. Excellent. Yeah, it was good. It's all good. You know, every year I say I'm not going to do that same thing, but yet there we are, right? Well, just call it tradition there. Yeah, I'll have to remind my wife of that. But anyway, no, it was all good. But I had a good time. As long as you don't have to drive real far. Because let's face it, New Year's Eve, that's like amateur hour night. Everybody comes out when they shouldn't be, probably. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. No, my wife, she stays over there with the TV, so I got to enjoy myself. Oh, excellent, man, excellent. Yeah, it was, this couple, man, I tell you what, they're Canadians, but they have a house down here, and they just throw one hell of a bash. They just really get into it, man. There's people from all over the world that show up there, so you never know who you're going to be talking to. Oh, yeah, that sounds like a wild one. That's probably way above my pay grade there. Well, I'm beginning to think at my age it's above mine, too. It's getting pretty quiet on the radio for you today. I know it's been like pretty hard to find anybody out there. Oh yeah, it's been really, really quiet and real sketchy. I had Florida for a while. I was talking to two and a bunch of guys in Florida. Then it just kind of goes dead. There's nothing. It's just bizarre. Yeah, it is real strange. At first this morning I thought, well, maybe everybody's sleeping it off. But I just came back to the shack, turned the radio back on, and still Yeah, it's real quiet. I've been scanning the frequencies all up and down, and there's not much happening. Well, that's what somebody was saying. I was talking to one of the guys on Florida earlier, and that's exactly what he was saying, because he said he had Ireland and some of those guys this morning for a while, and all of a sudden it's pretty much just bang, it was over. Yeah, exactly. I got in there with the Manning brothers this morning and made my check-in, and but it was
Is that Dallas? A347. Oh,
yeah, we all know they all got the right gear.
Dallas
They
is
got
on.
plenty of juice.
Cool.
That's all the conditions after that. If they can't make it, no one's gonna make it.
oh.
That's right. But yeah, anyway, I made it in there, and like you said, it just been tough. So I didn't stay on very long this morning.
Come on,
Yeah,
Dallas.
you weren't missing much.
Keep
It's just
talking,
one of those
Dallas.
days. It's like, well, I'm actually sitting here doing other stuff. I got the radio on, but you know, I'm not spending much time at it. Yeah, I just got back from my sister's. We had the whole family. We kind of done our family Christmas. We had
I hear Dallas. I'm gonna get on him. 220.
just got back home. Roger. Yeah. Well, hey, at least you still got to do it. You know, better late than never. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So anyway, what you do football, had good food and played dirty time. I'm not familiar with that one.
Where's two? Is that 498? That's Dallas. I hear him. Dallas is 250 and 240. He's very close at 250 degrees toward Mexico.
Alright, so okay, it's a competition, kind of. So are these regular gifts, or are you talking like gag gifts?
You guys give me a cheer.
You're gonna just sit that right next to you.
Well, yeah, maybe that's your intent all along, as you might, so you try and negotiate to get it back, huh? Well, not really, but, you know, I mean, I ended up with this deal for Santa Claus and Ranger and Border. Oh, well, I'd go for that one. Well, it'll probably get you know. Oh yeah, everything does that. Yeah, we just redid the guest bathroom, so it had to be perfect, man. Yeah, well, we did the whole house like 6 years ago, but we didn't do that bathroom because we were actually living in that bedroom using that bathroom, but all the rest of the house was gutted, so I thought I did pretty good. I put around 6 years before we did the bathroom, right?
You didn't have it right up on you.
Oh,
You need to come
mostly
over
I'm
and
just
raise
tired.
your now.
Yeah, I tried to retire a couple times, and what happens is I get bored, so then I start doing a little consulting work on the side in the background, so I don't like working a lot anymore, but occasionally a good problem is always,
I said I
good
would
for
need to
radio.
go on my tennis down there.
It's still playing.
Sit it down. Right there. Turn it down. Be that high up.
I hope you make it, man. The thing of it is what do you do with your time when
Listen,
you're
do
done?
I need
You have
this?
something
The
to
mic
do
goes out on
that
us.
slot, what, that 80
being
hours a
wasted
day
on
work,
this
or
work.
you work 10 hours. Well, you do 10 hours a day, then.
Low.
That's the way it's gonna go.
Fine.
That's all the way up.
No, turn it down low.
That's the lowest I go. That's the lowest I go all the way
Just do
around.
like a part-time thing when you feel like it.
At least I warmed up the porch at almost 60
I
degrees.
like that. So you were on with the guys this morning, Randy.
But warmed up the porch real quick.
Can't have toxic.
Right, so what number did you end up at? Oh yeah, see, he had me on. He was damn near done for the day. I think I was like 66, I think. Oh well, I wonder how many they ended up with. I don't think there was much going on past what I was. I might have been near the end, I think. slept in today, so I was fortunate at least. Well, man, I guess you're out there. I'm going to step to the side here, but appreciate you chatting with me. Oh, pleasure's all mine, buddy. You, have a good day and have a good year. Absolutely. Right back to you, my friend. All right, till we do it again. Have a good night. 30-30 Scottsdale, I'm out. 141 Tennessee. Happy New Year's. 30-30 Scottsdale return. Oh, I think it's going to be much better in a couple weeks here. That's affirmative 141. Listen, I got some big stations in here today. Alright, man. Have a good day. Have a good evening, I should say. 141 Tennessee, 30-30 Scottsdale. I'm out and I'm going to go feed and walk the dog. Take care, man. Alright, 229 Maryland. And in a mobile, no less. 30-30. How you doing? Roger, Roger. Well, you're hitting me 5 and 5 here at the moment in Scottsdale. Alright, 229. Appreciate it. 73s. 30-30 Scottsdale. I'm out. Hey, 4-4 Maryland. You guys are on fire today. Yeah, he was number 229. He was mobile. And he told me where he was. I kind of got walked and I lost him there. But, all right, have a good day. 844 from 30-30. I'm out.
Radio check, break 36. Break 36. It's scrap iron out in Central California. Looking for radio check, break 36.
65 degrees. Good. We got nice temperature, guys. We're pretty good with a kerosene heater. We'll try it out. So this thing is going to couple bucks more than 4 degrees. It's pretty warm here. This is good. That's why I want a wood burn stove out here. We need to get one of those.
I smell it, Mickey.
It's not that bad. It's very little
No,
bit.
that's what it takes.
It's 65 degrees in here right now.
No,
Pretty
no.
warm.
You're gonna get sick. No.
It's pretty warm here right now. It's not going to get cold in a couple hours. It's 65 degrees in here. It's pretty warm. We warmed up for a couple minutes, guys. Pretty perfect temperature, 65 degrees in here. Not like too hot. Anybody out there this hour, 7 o'clock?
So what happens when it gets to the red? It's hard to tell what the kind of a signal it is, but you doggone sounded good there. 414 up there. I think it was 141. Doggone. What was it, Terry? Arizona way over the head. Yeah, okay. Well, you have a great day, and I get you
362, UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Okay, take care out there. We have 454 over here. I'm a sit.
How about, can anyone hear me out there calling CQDX? Calling CQDX 362, UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Can anyone hear me out here in Tennessee tonight? 362, Tennessee, trying.
Anyway, I'm gonna get out of the way. This is Terry, 414. We will take a little break. Bye-bye. All right, Terry, enjoy your break. 515 Arizona. Make sure you steal it off the key. 864 radio check.
Go ahead, radio check. You sounded good at 30 pounds over East Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, 362, wave it on back.
Take a break, but we need to stop.
Is this radio make it out there tonight? 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying to call CQDX.
Knoxville, 2180, Phoenix, Arizona, calling.
How about that 2180 Phoenix, Arizona? Sounding good at 30 pounds out here in East Knoxville, Tennessee. This is UGX 362 out here in Tennessee. We hear you.
Yeah, 362, you sounded real good back there. I liked it back there. I was back in Johnson City a couple times, and I love that area, but it's just too damn cold for me being an Arizona native.
10-4 on that. I'm over in Rockwood, Tennessee, west of Knoxville, Tennessee, out near the Cumberland Plateau. Been down about 800 feet down here, about between the central and eastern time zone out here. But sounding good at 30 pounds out here in my 4-element beam. I'm running a Syria SY27. I'm running a Turner Plus 2 microphone and an old Cobra 139 from the 70s, 40 channel system, all crystals. And we're doing 2-pill on this this box.
Okay, yeah, I'm just running a quad 6, an old Palomar 400 I'm talking on a 102-inch whip on the side of my house.
Not bad for a quad 6, 102-inch whip. Nah, you're getting out 30 pounds over here. I got my beam pointing at 290 degrees toward Arizona right now.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll get a pretty good copy with the beam.
And at least my microphone's working pretty good with the Turner Plus 2, but my D104 just went out during this morning. But at least I'm getting out here today on this 4-element beam. We're doing between 150 watts and 100, sometimes 200 on this thing. But you're coming out pretty good out there from Arizona. You sound like a local in Tennessee tonight.
Yeah, this amp is putting out around 400 watts.
It's making a very trip at 30 pounds out here. Sounding great out there. But how's my audio sounding out there? What's the reading on your meter?
Well, it's 9. It's up to 9.
Okay, 9 pounds on one of those any-toned quad 6. Is it one of those blue display radios, or is it one of those things that look like an any-tone?
Well, it is an any tone.
Okay, it's one of those anytone Pro 6s that looks like the blue display. I had one of those anytone AT55s look like a striker ray. I just got it for Christmas this week, but it's a new version of it. But it gets out 80 watts, but I made it across to a lot of states with it so far on it.
Yeah, this is the first model of the Anytone Quad 6. It's not the new one that's out.
Okay, the older 80 watt version, the large 82. I know what it is. It's the one with the blue display radio, the version 1. I know what that is. It looks almost the same as the new one today.
Yeah.
And it's sounding pretty good, man, on 102-inch web. It's getting out pretty good out there. Conditions are coming in pretty nice right now.
Yeah, I know. It's real nice, too. It's just me and you talking, basically.
Yeah, I've just been talking on this thing. I just took about 5 months to get this beam antenna going. Back in between July and November last year in 2024, and I did all the pipes from the mast. I put it together from Lowe's, about 22 feet with a Syria SY27, the largest beam they make from Syria I have here.
Well, I'm getting hammered out here in Arizona, so I'll talk to C on the side.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, but make sure you check out my YouTube channel, Foxman362 World Radio on YouTube. Foxman362 World Radio on YouTube. You'll be able to find my UGX362 out there. But you're on the live video gate right now.
Roger.
This is UGX362 East Knoxville, Tennessee. Standing by.
Checking some things out here. Just popped on the radio to see what's going on there, man. QSL.
Who was that? Smells like Dxland here a little bit. It's okay.
Alright, yeah, good job, man. Sounds good. Yeah, no distortion at all. Right on frequency there. Sounds great.
I'm trying to hear this out together for a minute. Here, talk to me.
Alright, Ted, no problem, man. No interrupting anything. I'm just gonna go back to listening here. The band's gonna drop out here pretty soon anyway, so, alright, hey, Tito, talk to Hank out there and Sam, tell him I said hello. I'll, be talking to them soon out there. Alright, Ted, have a great rest of the weekend coming up here, and we'll see you.
This is UGX 362 over Tennessee. Try and call CQDX.
Hey, 362, 105 Arizona.
I'm about 105 Arizona. You sounded good at 30 pounds out here tonight, but blowing smoke out here on my 4-element beam. Running a Syria SY27, 2-pill box, Turner +2, and a Cobra 139 from the 70s. And sounded good at 22 feet with a Syria SY27 4-element beam, but you're coming in like a local tonight.
Alright, I appreciate that. We're about 9 feet off the ground on a vertical ICOM 7800 LMOS at about 3 kilowatts here,
Alright, sounding good out there in Arizona tonight. This is 362 out here in Tennessee today. Have a great Happy New Year for the rest of the night and the rest of the day, but we'll do it again sometime soon. But hey, have a good one out there. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back.
Alright, 362, appreciate it. Have a good weekend out there coming up. 105 Arizona, we're on the side. Take care.
There was a lot of stations calling. If anybody's calling 362 out here in Tennessee, go ahead right now. We're standing by.
Yeah, hello out there, 750. I hear you out there, man.
Lindsay.
The band's dropping out here, and alright, if I hear you out there at 750 again, I'll give you a caller next time, but the band's about to drop out here. Take care, man, and at 73, Happy New Year to you. 105 Arizona, we're
Trying
on
to
the
get
key.
some
Take
next.
care.
Yes. Who's that guy out there? thing smell a little bit. Letting the air out of the room. Will it be okay, guys? I'm gonna close it up for a couple minutes. There we go. Let's try some Australia stations. There we go. That's the air in here. See, anybody in Australia I'm hearing about this hour. Might get some Australian skip. Get some water. Yeah, I lit some air in here just now. Pretty good. We're down 64 degrees. Only problem with kerosene is they smell a little bit. That's what they do. I had to warm up this room quite a bit. It's doing good. Wish there was a heater that does that. But that thing heats up the whole room. They do good. You got California's coming in right now. California's still coming in good. Mexico.
Well, you gotta lay out as much as it takes, right?
He's off frequency.
Oh, there's definitely a mood, right?
CQGX, UGX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
And then we got the side benders and they're all sad, right?
Let's have fun with this guy. We're gonna like this one.
Sure wish I had me one of them big radios. It does, I can only hope for the best.
This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying out there, calling CQGX this hour. Can't hear that guy. I'm gonna go to Australia land soon.
Also known as the Snowbird's Paradise.
He sounds all freaky out there. I hear him out there. Can you guys hear that guy out there? 362 Tennessee want to say that out there. I hear someone out there.
What's the difference?
CQGX, UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying calling CQGX. Audio. Calling CQGX, UGX 362, UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Oh, he's on sideband, that's what it is.
For my clarifier, it sounded good I got it at 12 o'clock on the course, so 3750, but I had to turn the fine, so you're about 80 hertz off on the fine to about the 2, I guess about the 11 o'clock position there, Roger.
We got Australia, cool. We can hear them. We're back. Wow.
Yeah. But this sound a little high. I'm just curious about how far off you are. You're not that far
He's
off.
back.
So once that Ranger warms up, you should be right on the money here, Roger.
How about his stations down in Australia calling CQGX? This is UGX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying.
Roger that. 836 Central Texas. Yeah, we got two galaxies in the house, so we know about the frequency. And a friend of mine, he has some of our friends
Audio. Audio.
before they start getting in line with everything else. So,
Audio. Audio. Right there. Audio.
and you have a nice rest of your day out there and a happy new year. Well, radio 4226 or 836 Texas. We're clear.
Texas. Holy shit. Audio. Audio. Right there. 10-4. Got it on number
What's he running out there? He run the Ranger? He said it was on frequency or what? Yeah, I was
What's on into Texas?
operator out there. Sounded a little high, but I turned the clarifier to the left a little bit, so he's about 80 hertz off frequency, but, you know, he's on a Ranger, so it takes a little while, you know, how cold it gets over there in Texas.
Let's get toward Texas. We got Texas in the house. Texas will be at least around 240 degrees. He's toward Texas right now. I think that's where he's at. $250. I mean, where's that guy?
Yeah, I got that right, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, 80 hertz is not like the experiment. We're trying to, you know, see how far somebody would be off, and so I just turned the fine clarifier. He's right on frequency, 3750. You know, just turn the fine clarifier and just watch the number scale. So,
Is he northern Texas?
Same amount of dB and he's putting out when it was at midnight. I turned the right clarifier about 11 o'clock and he came in perfect. So about 80, minus 80 hertz. Roger, he sounds good. I can hear him, you know, he's talking to you, you know. Yeah, but that's the nature of the radio. You know, you want it to be solid. And when you turn it on, it has like a very short warm-up period where the crystal, the circuit is stable. That's the thing. And every radio, there's a
When you
certain
point to
brand,
Australia,
you
you're
know,
hitting Texas.
certain brands are better
I
than
know it
others
is.
for stability. Roger, well, remember, you know, we were testing out the 959K down here on the lower 40 channels, and you said I was off frequency, and the more I talked to it, the more it started to get on frequency, so, you know, that made a lot of sense. Yeah, I think, you know, it's probably good, because, you know, just say anything like for a calibration.
260.
Before, you know, they calibrate a piece of equipment, I say even if it's like a load cell. A load cell has to be calibrated. So they've got a reference load cell that's like 10 times more accurate than a load cell you're trying to calibrate, right? So they let everything warm up for hours. You know, they let the whole system warm up, and then they know that there's no more drift in the system. So and they'll have the temperature, right? They'll have all that. They'll have everything written down, temperature and the relative humidity of the lab. There, Roger?
260.
Roger, well, that's the same thing that, you know, a screwdriver does. He gives you the ambient temperature in the room.
He's in about 7 pounds.
Everything up, you know, and I finally found the other paper, so all of the DC watts that he has
Right there.
14.1.
He's in about 30 pounds almost. We're at 250 degrees toward Texas. How about that station in Texas? Can you hear me up in Tennessee? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying. I hope my stations make it down to Texas. from Tennessee tonight.
Yeah. LP 14.1. Because he's been consistent on all three radios to strike the
We got Texas now. We're pointing to Australia.
753, Southern Cal, off the key.
CQDX, UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Calling CQDX, UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. You got a nice signal also. Q5, 7x9, and nice strong audio, sir. QSL?
Morristown. He's to the east of me.
753, Southern Cal on the shaky and on QSX.
How about that 7.5 out there in California? 7.5 out there in California. UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Trying, calling CQDX.
1409, 753 with the wave back, sir. Good afternoon, good evening.
How about that 753 Southern California, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Trying.
362, Tennessee, hey, 73, sir. Happy wave. 753, off the key.
Waving back to you, 753. Have a good Happy New Year out there. Sounding good at 30 pounds on my beam out here today. Have a good one. From Tennessee, 362, waving on back.
753, and I'm off the key.
So we made it to California. He's hitting 30 pounds and doing 150. Gotta get this box used to it. We needed some better power supplies. Still okay. Maybe the battery's getting kind of different. Maybe they do that when they get lower. But we hear Texas at that rate. We're going to go back to 250. Australia. It's been a fun day today, guys. It's a mess out there today. Music down there. Check these guys out. Check. Channel 20, Channel 20. Channel 14. 290. Going back to Texas in a minute.
Talking for another meeting with the 40. I did the 40. I did the 5 down. It went to 20. Hey, copy that. Copy that, buddy. Yeah, that's just the drift in it. But the main, you know, once you get on radio, you know, the newer radios, you know, start changing values like the Delaware 2000, the old, that old Midland and old, you know, now all realistic. After you get a radio that's 30, 40, 50 years old, man, and the values of the components change, you know it's going to drift. Yeah, now you're at 0. I just put you back to 0 when you start talking that last sentence right there. So now you're dead nuts. 3750 and the final clarifiers at midnight. So you're right on the money. We'll see if the whole thing will be anyway. Yeah, that'd be something too. That's something. You're looking for stability. We started off to the negative, to left of the number line, left of the 0, and then we came back. Now we're at 0. So let's see if how did it start swinging the other way? I don't think so because I never seen it do that. Oh, since you've been talking on it, I mean you've been off frequency and then it warms up and then you're on frequency. I haven't seen it go up so when it warms up. Okay, now just keep me posted, man. I think it's solid, you know, but. You know, and I'm going to say that from what I saw yesterday on this radio, that fluke with the digital, with the frequency counter, I'm just going to consider it a fluke. And I was hooked up to an amp, had this thing hooked up to a doggone the 805, but I was running it with low power, so that's probably what my issue was. But right now, ever since I, you know, it hasn't skipped a beat. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, once it warms up, it's not. But thank you, so appreciate it. Go to the
See northwest corner? Channel 37, lower sideband. We're on it. See, you hear these guys?
Of course, it's fine. All right, sounds good. I got to do some more. You know what? I got to do some more studying. I've been reading that.
What's up, Andy?
I wish I could
We're on channel 35, Matt. 37, lower sideband, Matt.
You know, I don't know what. I want to get somebody to reprint. You can't reprint something because it's copyright, right? World Radio, Ventura, California. We're waving to you. Library, and they want to sell it. They know what the price that book is. I couldn't find nothing under $135.
How about World Radio out there, Ventura, California, calling CQGX? This is UGX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there.
ARRL, the ham radio. I got a couple of you from Tennessee. I just Tennessee, you know, because that's all I heard on the frequency. But another station came in there. Hello, 07 Ventura.
007 Ventura, California. Blew the smoke out here, 30 pounds out here in Tennessee tonight. UGX 362 out here in Tennessee waving. We got a video game going on my live stream right now. At least 1 hour and 3 minutes on YouTube. Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. Want to check it out a little later.
About God's single second, that's the sender. If you want to do it, and we'll talk to you next go round. World Radio 07 Ventura. 350
All right, World Radio 07 out there, Ventura, California. Have a good day. UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back.
Okay, 362. We got all of it that time. Have a good one. Have a good evening. World Radio 07 Ventura. We're standing by.
All right, Ventura, California, blowing 30 to 20 pounds on a 4-element beam, Stereo SY27. Turning plus 2 microphone, cover 139 from the 70s, but sounded good at 22 feet out here on the ground. But just want to let you know, it's 654 out here in the dark zone, but I'm going to let you go. UGX 362 out here in Tennessee. Have a good one, Ventura, California 007. God, these guys are walking over. These guys are talking in Texas, man. They're going.
You know, can't fix it and all this type of. Well, his house.
They're walking over each other pretty. Gotta be Texas people out there. Checking.
Trade line is over there on you, and you're probably going to start losing conditions pretty quick. It seems like that was yesterday. It's now always shut the door on the day. Anyway, Jeff, we appreciate the shot. You're sounding good. We've got a 7 on you into Southern Cal, and got some good audio there, my friend. You have a good one. Thank you very much for the shout. Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again soon. 141 Tennessee, World Radio 07 Ventura. Thank you for 730.
All right, 017 out there, 07 out there in Ventura, California. You're starting to come in good now in Tennessee. 362 waving on back to you. Sounding good out there. 30 pounds. You're starting to come in over the noise.
Screwdriver was saying, he says, listen, if you got anybody got a Ranger radio, you've got to have that doggone white noise filter installed because
There's a 362 calling CQGX over Tennessee out here in Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Galaxy, I mean, you know, it's been a little bit better since fixed it, but you can still hear some background noise due to the proximity of the lineage. You know, they got chilled.
I'm gonna turn the beam around.
Stuff like that, but you can still hear that persistent hit, you know, because of that linear being underneath there. But since we fixed it, though, it has kind of like gone down a little.
612 in the dam. 753 Southern Cal calls. Lester CB. CB truck stop or whatever. Look up Lester. All right, 612. He's selling the same good audio. Q5 is strong, sir. But there's one product you can buy.
Good. Who's Q5 out there? UGX 362 calling CQGX. UGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
73s and Happy New Year. 753 Southern California. They sell it in Lester CB shop. Sells the filter.
How about 753 Southern California calling CQGX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Sounding good at 20 to 30 pounds on my 4-element beam out here, 773 out there in California. Running a Turner Plus 2 microphone, Cobra 139 from the 70s. Sounding good out there tonight, 22 feet out here. But we're 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. Running a Serial SY27 4-element beam pointing your direction at 270 right now. But you're booming at 30 pounds out here in Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. Sound like a local out there from California. We need to go to, this guy's just hammering.
All right, sir. That's your one in Tennessee, 73s, 753, Southern California, non-QRT.
All right, have a good one, 753 in California. 73 from Knoxville, Tennessee. 362 waving on back.
They have not cleaned it up to where it's really nice and pleasant to listen to. The way they think about.
How about that 29 San Diego out there? We'll hear you out there, these 20 pounds. There's a lot of people hammering on top here over in the East Coast of the United States. UGX 362 out here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you out there.
Thank you to BHP, but this is the only radio that I can talk
All right, this is 362. Have a good day from San Diego, California. I'm going to wave it out to you. Have a great Happy New Year for the rest of the week. UGX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Wave it on back. This guy just walking over in Texas. You got. Go ahead. Who's calling 362 out here in Tennessee? That's him. That's the Fox man. Yeah, we got a lot of guys, Texas, walking over, but you're walking over them right now at 30 pounds, but I'm pointing at 270 degrees west toward California right now on my 4-element beam, running a Cobra 139, a Serial SY27 4-element, And I'm running a 2-pill box right now, but this old Cobra 139 is getting out 100 watts between 150 right now on this 2-pill.
Well, it's working just fine. In fact, I can't run this engine if you're on the Galaxy 959 or not the Galaxy 959, but the VHC.
This guy.
It just doesn't like that engine.
You hear this guy walking over, guys. It's just hammering. 38's still going okay. Nobody's... Man, it's getting very bad on that channel. 37's getting pretty bad, but... Those guys in Texas just talking over each other. I'm gonna check a different channel, see who's out there. Let's go to 39, look around.
671 Southern Cal. Hey man. Happy New Year. 101 operator Dale, Southern Cal.
How about that 101 out there, California, calling CQDX, UDX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
362?
Yeah, 362, that's right.
362. Hey, yeah, we got a good copy on you. 101 operator Dale, West Coast.
Sounding good, 101. You're blowing about 30 pounds on my 4-element beam, doing 150 watts on a turn plus 2. Cobra 139 from the 70s, running a serial SY27 4-element beam, about 22 feet off the ground. We're doing between 100 watts to 150 out here in Tennessee tonight.
Well, doing good on 100 watts, man. Sounding good on the West Coast, too. Happy. 101 operator Dale.
All right, Operator Dale, you're on my live stream on Foxman 362. On Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube at 1 hour 11 minutes. But we're getting a lot of good conditions right now. But guys on channel 37 Texas are just hammering all over the West Coast right now. But you sound very clear on this channel right now.
Yeah, well, appreciate it, man. Have a good day out there. 362-101.
All right, don't forget to check out that YouTube channel when you get a chance. This is UDX 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. Have a good night, and we'll do it again sometime soon. And have a great night out there, and Happy New Year. And for the rest of you, I hope you guys get a lot of good DX on the West Coast today.
All right, man. 73s.
It drops during the day, but it does that. It's almost 100 watts to 150, but sometimes it goes to 190.
100?
This guy's coming good. We're on channel 39 lower sideband, guys.
Southern Alabama, yeah, I got a good copy coming in on the West Coast here. Operator Dow, 101 Southern Cal.
We're 2270 on California right now. You gotta get into very good conditions like that. I love these kind of conditions. This is what I like. The clean skip with the long distance contact.
All right, 600 Alabama, sounding good into Southern California, 101 West Coast.
Let me adjust this thing.
You got that 600 Alabama, you got copy on 671 Southern Cal.
We got a copy 671 out in California. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. They're way out there. Man, I need to get some better boxes. It'd be cool. Like a good power supply would be good for this power box, but it'd be cool. But we want to get this D104 back in business. If you guys want to donate me a D104 with an element cartridge in it, let me know. You can send it to me for free to get my D104 back in business. It'll be nice. Long Beach, California. Cool. Conditions are changing right now. Yeah, they're down toward the direction down there. Let's see, go back to... I'm still here in Knoxville, Tennessee. You're going down at least 1 to 2 pounds, almost 5, but you're still coming in there from Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah, this is 362 waving back. I hear you. All right, have a good one, 673 in California. We're starting to lose you over Tennessee right now, but you're still coming in crystal clear out there. I'm waving back at you. Sounding good out there. You were moving a few minutes ago. All right, you have a good one in California, 73 from Tennessee, 362. Have a good night out there. I'm going to stand by out here for a couple minutes. Yeah, we're starting to lose him at 704. We're still holding at that hour. California just lost out. Who's that guy? Who's the guy calling 63 out? This is 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee out here. Where we're out here. We hear you out there 30 pounds just now. This is UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying to call CQDX. Man, that guy was booming on channel 39. I'm trying to grab every station I want. So I'm looking at the chat. Who's that AE? Australia? Let's go back to
Change my clothes a little bit because I have shark time and the sun's going down. I don't want to freeze to death, so I'll be back up in probably about 5-10 minutes. Copy that.
CQDX, calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying.
We're over here, sir. Where you coming? Where you coming? We're coming out of Florida. Sorry about that. We got a unit 1962 here, Southern California. But yeah, we're over here in California on the west coast. I'm about 5 miles east of LA. Everybody's about 10 miles separated from me. So yeah, we're in Jabber John. We apologize for tying up the radio there, Roger.
Yeah, we've been here the last couple of minutes, man. You're still booming out here in Knoxville, Tennessee right now. But sounding good from the Southern California stations out there on my 4-element beam. But I'm pointing toward your way at 270 right now. Running a Cobra 139 from the 70s, turning +2. Running a serial SY27 4-element beam. We're about 22 feet off the ground. And we're doing between 100 watts to 150 tonight on my 2-peel box out here tonight in Tennessee.
Wow, this is World Radio 4226 113. We've talked before. It's been a while. How you doing over there, sir?
Well, we're dealing with cold weather out here in Tennessee right here tonight. It's supposed to be down in the 20s tonight, in the low 20s, mid 20s tonight. We're right like 39 degrees a while ago. This is UDX 362 of Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by for any stations calling.
Audio and voice modulation are perfect. You're right on frequency. Everything's working. Hope you had a Merry Christmas over there. And hope you had a Happy New Year, despite what's going on in the country right now. But anyway, you stay safe over there. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Like I said, it's been at least 3 or 4 months since I've heard you out here. And it's probably because the conditions are so bad. But World Radio 4226, 113, Florida. You take it easy and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, Florida.
Great environment there, right? Southern California.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362. UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Australia's coming in. Cool. I think.
Roger that 113, Pensacola 73, and you stay safe over there, please. World Radio 4226, Southern Cal. We're back quiet.
How about the World Radio 426, Southern California? We got you at 30 pounds out here in Knoxville, Tennessee. This is UDX 362. Want to wave it back.
I got to run in the house real quick. I'll be right back out in about 5 minutes.
What is that noise? Calling CQGX, calling CQGX, UGX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Yes, Tennessee 362. I'll be right back out.
Okay, I'll give you a confirm about that for 5 minutes. 362 out here in Tennessee, standing by. We're going to lose him soon. Love to get my kin mode working for this thing. You don't need a pillbox for the kin mode. That one, you can put 11 meters in, I think you can do it. It'll get out good on the beam. This thing does really cool. But we need to upgrade this whole table with something like a nice table we can put our radios on. Make sure it can hold a lot of weight. If you guys want to see me a nice table for my radio room, let me know. I know what kind of table I'm looking for. The one I used to have back in Utah, you guys saw on my first YouTube channel, Foxland 362 World Radio. That's the table I used to have, and I threw it out back then because we couldn't fit it on a moving type truck. That's what it was. That's what happened back then. It was on my first YouTube channel with the Cobra 139. You guys seen it on the Foxman channels. It's the one with that little like a tile type tail, but it's one of those long type tails that pops out, and it can hold a lot of weight. These things do. Man, that's a train going by our house. That's what we're hearing, that static. We're a couple miles from train tracks. We do get a lot of trains through this area, going up on direction north, and they go down to Chattanooga. And in our area, they got lots of trains in this town. They only got one track that goes through this area, and a bunch of other ones go up to Oak Ridge. And we have trains through here, and they come through every hour here where I live. But you only hear vibrations through, but you're pretty far away from them. Usually I hear them at least 5 in the morning sometimes with these trains. I know in Utah, we used to hear a lot of trains when I used to live in Clinton, Utah a long time ago. Then I lived up in North Ogden, and we're far away from the trains, but you can hear them whistling out there. Uh-oh. We're losing conditions right now. Guys, calling 362 out here in Tennessee. We got them out here. This is me, 362 over Knoxville.
You're working out of California. FA48 West Beach. We're standing by.
A48 out there in California, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. Boy, QRMs. How about that 1148 California calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. How about 1148 out there in California calling CQDX, UDX 362, UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. No comprende, español. Comprende, please. Can anyone hear out there? Muchas gracias in Mexico. Good evening to you, Mexico. Good evening, Baja, Mexico. Tijuana and down there. Muchas gracias. Me visa down. Have a great Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a great fiesta down there in Mexico and a great siesta down there. Maybe some guys need to speak them in Spanish sometimes. Anybody knows Spanish very well? You need to talk to these guys out there. They'll understand you very well. That's why you need a language translator in this radio. And we can see what they're saying. That's the next thing when you see radios put language translators. There's 2 people watching my channel right now. I know Andy a while ago. This has been kind of different conditions from a few nights ago. I think we lost that guy in California.
You're out there in Millerstown, 427. How's it going? Hey, just wanted to say Happy New Year to you, 357, and hope this year's gonna be good for you. I got a lot to do. Well, thanks for appreciate a good Happy New Year to you and a good prosperous one for sure, man. All the boys over there and whatever they're talking on Dxland, they're kind of crowding up on us there. So, anyway, we'll wish you.
There we go. Cool. Channel 38.
My friend, you have a good one out there. And 427 over here in Fullerton.
Now I hear you guys out there calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
We got some nice weather down here by the airport, about 61. I don't know what it is in your part of town. Got a copy on your friend out here in Ventura?
We got a copy of Ventura, California, and 3 California stations coming from Southern California. I hear them out there. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. I'm back.
Oh, well, I lost you there. Anyway, take care, 427. We'll talk to you again, 357.
All right, 357, there's just some QRM coming in. Have a good one, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm out of 357 out in California. You sounded good out there in Tennessee tonight over Knoxville. This is 362 waving back, but you're blowing 30 pounds out here on my beam tonight.
Out there. And numbers. Yeah, this is Bud. Go ahead, man.
My numbers is 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee out here, but sounded good on my beam tonight.
Yeah, I can't pull nobody out, man.
It's 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, 362.
Okay, I got it that time over there in Knoxville. 8362. Good to hear you, man.
It's 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. That's my numbers. How about the 857 California calling CQDX? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee trying.
Okay, hey, Tennessee, 362. I hope I got them numbers right, and I think I know who you are. How you take care over there in Tennessee, and have a good New Year coming in. 357.
All right, 357. Have a good one, but I'm just running an old Cobra 139 from the 70s, turning +2. A serial SY27 4-element beam. We're doing a 2-pill between 150 watts. And we're about 22 feet off the ground. And they call me UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. They call me the Foxman out here on this channel. We're doing a video gate right now. And have a good one in California out there by John Wayne Airport. I heard you lots of times on this channel. But 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Have a great day. Happy New Year for the rest of the family this year.
Tennessee's kind of just rocking and rolling out here today, Roger. Okay, it might be over there by Nashville. Are you in that area?
I'm in a town called Rockwood, Tennessee, near Knoxville, about 42 miles west of there. Below down about 800 feet between the Cumberland Plateau, between the Eastern Central Time Zone. That's where I'm at. Not very far from Interstate 40 out here in Tennessee.
I hear a lot of locals over there talking, so I know that part of town's coming in real good over here. So, hey, take care, 47. Thanks for the shot, man. And have a good, prosperous New Year to you, my friend.
This is UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, standing by for any stations calling out there. We're on channel
I think I hear Mr. 357. I think I hear John Wayne Airport 357 out there. 333 in the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri is listening.
Ooh, 333 Ozarks. Where's our Ozarks at? We got some Arkansas coming in. Let me see. Arkansas is right on 27. We're on it. We got Arkansas. Go ahead, Ozarks, Arkansas out there. I hear someone in the Ozarks out there. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving back to the Ozark states over in Arkansas.
Yeah, I think I know him, but no, I'm not hearing any Arkansas, but 47, if you hear him, tell him I said howdy, howdy, and a good New Year. And we'll listen up for him anyway. Thanks for that relay.
Hey, 447, I hear you loud and clear at 30 pounds from John Wayne Airport. You're booming in here in Tennessee tonight. 362 wanted to wave back to you. You sounded good out there. You're starting to come in pretty good tonight.
I do appreciate it. Take care. Hello there, 909 in Alabama. And aren't you on the north side of Alabama?
Wow, he's getting Alabama. Is that Dallas talking to someone? 357? He's usually 347.
Well, good deal, man. Well, just if you're familiar with Disneyland, Catalina Island, Avalon, that area, yeah, just kind of keep her on there on target. And
Okay.
I hear you over there in Rocket City, and I do
John California's still rocking, guys. It's still doing good. Let's do a little audio test so you guys can see the meter. I'm going to do a little audio test for you guys to see it. We're going to give you a little shout in a minute. I'm going to do it. I'll hold this off here. You're going to lose anything. We're going to do it right here. And I'll pull this back.
Okay, out there in Huntsville, take care, my friend.
Audio. Test it. 1, 2, 3. Audio. Looking good. Looking good. Audio.
Alabama's starting to roll out pretty good, so that's a good deal out there in Huntsville. So, hey, man, have a good, prosperous, and a happy new year, 357.
Hey, 357, I want to wave it to you from Tennessee tonight. 362, wave it on back. Sounding good at 30 pounds out here tonight, but you're booming in here today. Just you sound like a local out here in Tennessee tonight. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Okay, so 333, if you're out there and if you can hear me, try to get on back, John Wayne Airport, 357.
He's holding up pretty good. John Wayne Airport's blowing smoke, guys. He is smoking.
Mr. 44, Alabama, another Alabama station out there in the Bam Bam, and I'll talk to you a time or two out there. How you doing, 44?
Let's check Australia. Springfield, Missouri. Where's that at? We're losing conditions now. Springfield, Missouri at 300 degrees. I got him. I hear Springfield, Missouri out there. Oh man, I think that's 498 out there. I hear him way in the distance. We're starting to lose him pretty fast. How about UDX 498 out there in Springfield, Missouri, calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. UDX 362 Knoxville, trying. I don't know he's out there this hour. We lost conditions just now. I'm going to go back to 250 degrees, 270. We might get the John Wayne Airport guy out there.
To another Huntsville, Alabama station out there, man. I'll tell you, man, the Bam Bam's doing its thing, 357. Hey, come back, 357. Okay, down there in that valley, and I know how that goes. We're kind of in a valley, but we're like a sea, part of the sea valley out here, man. We are dead flat out here. And anyway, I know how that goes, man. That'd be nice to be on a 2,000-foot mountain. So anyway, 302, you take care of my friend out there in the Bam Bam. Thanks for the shout. Have a good year. 357. Check 357. About it, 357, about it, bud. World Radio 333, Cardiff by the Sea, California.
How about that 336 out there in California calling CQDX? This is UGX 362. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Did I hear a 350 maybe north of Atlanta, maybe 350? Are you out there? 357. Yeah, 357, World Radio 333, Cardiff by the Sea.
How about that World Radio 333 out there in California calling CQDX? This is UGX 362, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
491 Tennessee, top of the afternoon. Hey, good deal, man. Well, we heard you. That's what.
How about that 333 California calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Well, I'm not sure, but anyway, if not, all good wishes your way. Oh, CQDX. 505, 505,
How about that 505 San Diego, California, calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying.
Okay, there, 2510. Good to hear you. I got a couple buddies over there in Louisville. Like it's all Atlanta lately. So anyway, up there, over there on that north side, take care of me.
How about that 505 San Diego, California, calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. CQDX calling CQDX UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. How about any stations on the West Coast tonight? Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling tonight.
Oh, man.
I hear that San Diego, California station there. 362 said so. Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Losing conditions now, guys. We hear California there. That sounds like Australia. We got him. Hawaii Island's coming in. Cool. Wow, he's in 2 pounds. How about those stations in Hawaiian Islands this hour? Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying for Hawaii. How about that station in Hawaiian Islands? Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying for Hawaii. Aloha. We're losing conditions now. Man, it would be impossible to shoot him that far this hour. But the meters went up to 150 right now. Your beam changes around when the amp goes up. I'm going to go back to Australia in a second. We're going to go back down that way. We're still getting conditions pretty good. Let's check them. Besides, the Northern Lights did this a couple nights ago. I'm gonna go back to these guys in a second. That sounds like Rooster, man. I want to talk to him.
The weekend already.
254. Where's he at? That's channel 26. Who's that 25 Mobile? Let's get him back in here. Hold on a second. Yeah, he's bleeding over. Where's he at? Where's this guy at? That's Rooster out there. I hear him out there, way in the distance. 126, I think that's the right channel. Look at her bleeding over pretty hard. That could be on my backside of the beam. Seeing stations toward the south right now.
Well, I can burn them photo out.
Cool.
I hate them kind of bland.
That is the Channel 12 guys. We're back on them. Oh, I know who that is. Toolman. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to talk to him in a second. I'm going to
It
go.
might taste good with some bacon grease in it.
Oh, he's coming in good tonight. You guys are coming in good tonight. Sound a lot better than last night. Foxman 362 out in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving.
Right, Joe?
I'm pointing at 50 degrees northeast direction, but you guys are moving 30 pounds tonight. But yeah, you're sounding a lot better. I'm on my Turner +2 Cobra 139 2-pill, but my D104 went out last night. But I was making trips across the West Coast and British Columbia yesterday. But today I talked to Arizona on channel 37 and 38 today.
45 on in there. Don't get that T-Cone. He's in Rockwood, that John.
Hey, Tool Man, I'm waving to you. I had a live stream going on last night on channel 26, and I talked to Bobcat last night. He had a great time with his beam this morning. And he pointed his beam toward me, and I pointed to him. And he was getting about 50 pounds, almost 60 on him, on my Cobra 139 this morning.
Oh, yeah, that's a good job, my son. Yeah. That there pumpkin, he got pretty good sister in that T-Cone.
Yeah, I had him on my live stream, but he sounded good. He was on channel 26 doing a Happy New Year thing. But he's have talked to you guys before up here on channel 12 a while back.
Yeah, he comes up here once in a while.
So what's the read on your meter? You're blowing about 30 pounds out there, Tool Man. I heard, is that Corn Cob out there on the radio, or is that Flash? I heard somebody out there at 30 pounds.
I heard there's T-Cone down in Rockwood already. We got that T-Cone. Yeah. Look at that Foxman down at Cone.
A2 call, this is Foxman 362 over Rockwood, Tennessee, waving out here on the south side of Rockwood. You sounded good at 30 pounds out here.
Well, I'm not down here by a church, by the high school.
Okay, you're up by the high school. You're up in the one up by Harriman, Tennessee. Okay, I know where that is. Way up in the north up there by Sonic.
No, I had a Rockwood.
The one over by downtown area. Okay, I know where that is. That's to the west of you. But yeah, you're moving at 60 pounds out here, almost 30 on my Cobra. What's it sounding like on my audio? Sounding good?
He said all right, he said awesome.
All right, sounding good. I'm doing like 100 watts between 150 on the Turner +2, running a Cobra 139 from the 70s. I'm running a serial beam at SY27, about 22 feet off the ground.
I'm about 30 foot, and I start talking a Cobra sound tractor.
Okay, that's an old radio. I have an old Cobra 139. It's a 40 channel system, but it's all crystals in here. So I can hear Toolman all the way to Harriman, and he was doing like 20 pounds, but you're doing 30. It's probably the cold conditions tonight, what's going on. We're supposed to be down 26 degrees tonight.
It's going to get off colder, it's going to be a lot colder than April.
That's true. Have you guys heard about this new place being put in up in Harriman, Tennessee, out by the Long John Silver's? They're supposed to be putting a sub shop during this month, I heard.
Yeah, King Port.
So you guys had a lot of wind yesterday, right? Because we had some wind down here, like 20 miles an hour. We did pretty okay with the beam and the Mega 5000. Everything survived, but there was a lot of wind yesterday afternoon.
Oh yeah, we had like 21, 22 wind yesterday, Con.
10-4 on that. At least everything's good. But I'm going to wave it to you out there. Thanks for talking on the radio tonight to me out there. Fox and waving back out here in Tennessee. But we'll do it again. I hope I get my D104 working again soon, because one of my elements went out last night around this morning. And sometimes I haven't ran that microphone since 2021, and I finally took it on for 3 days with DX skip on these channels.
Yeah, King 45 already now.
I'm sure you guys have D104s that went out of elements before, but they have them on eBay. You can get a very good quality one and put the element inside your microphone. You could do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have a couple friends go out there, Con.
All right, I'm gonna let you go too, man. You can talk to Corn Cob or who's out there in Rockwood, Tennessee. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a good night, Foxman 362 up in Rockwood. But we'll do it again if I want to check in my radio out here. But mostly I have to do that to check everything's okay. But it's looking pretty good on the meters right now.
All right, you have a good Fox. What's over there, buddy?
So these guys are local near my area. They're about 3 miles. Mostly one's about 12 miles away. He's doing pretty good conditions. So it's hitting in the red zone. Two Call. Who's that guy? Never heard of him. Two Call. That's another guy I never heard about. See, there's a local guy in my area. See, there's a lot of them on Channel 12. There's like 4 or 5 guys, and they come from the time. He probably lives right up to about 4 miles from here. So I'm going to go back on sideband and see if anything going on conditions. I'm going to go to 26. We're going to make sure every skip rains out. Rooster's still coming on right now. Let's go to 190. 180 right there, sorry. 90 degrees east, okay. I'm going to go to 180 south for him in a minute. Now, Rooster was on there today, but I think he did videos. But there's something good I like about Rooster stuff. He sells it a lot cheaper on coaxial. He got a great deal on coaxial for 2 packs for $15 instead of one on Amazon. Yeah. The one I...
I turned the beam around to the west side there a while ago, and
Oh!
I believe 360 right there on the west side, but yeah, I guess that
West side. Someone's pointing their beam the other way. I'm going to go back to 190 at it. I went to 270 on him. There we go. Someone's pointing their beam. I'm going to go to 180. I hear someone out there. Break channel, Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving.
I hear that station up there in Rockwood. Sounding good down here around the Sweetwater and Iowa, Tennessee.
Hold on, I'm going to go to 170. Hey, that's Sweetwater, Tennessee, sounding good. It's Foxman 362 up in Rockwood. I got my beam pointing 170 towards Sweetwater right now.
Roger. Yeah, I've got the old beam kind of pointed, well, I'm actually pointed just, I don't know, 10 degrees south right there, but I'm sure I could really yell that right there, right about, hello, I guess that any better right there.
You're in between 9 pounds, almost 20 right now on my meter. But I'm on my live stream right now. But yeah, yesterday I talked to Bobcat on this channel this morning. My D104 went out on my element. That's what happened last night. But I'm still running my Turner Plus 2 microphone on the Cobra 139 with a serial SY27. 4 element beam out here. But I'm doing at least 100 watts between 150 right now. So yeah, you're about 40 miles away down in Sweetwater, Tennessee. How's my audio sounding down there tonight? Is that Coon Hunter down in Sweetwater, Tennessee? I hear him out there. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, waving. I hear Rooster out there about 2 pounds. He's way out there. I hear Rooster out there in Cleveland, Tennessee. Foxman 362 said so. We hear him way out there. Maybe lost the guy, but he probably was out there doing beam and checking him out. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, standing by. We're on channel 26, the Smoke Bound Skip Chaser. You get them all out there. Some are at least 60 miles away. And everybody's got on the beam at 40 miles away. We just talked to Sweetwater, Tennessee. He's about at least 30, 40 minutes away from him. Hands are looking good. Timber's dropping down to 50 degrees on this porch. I had the heater on here a while ago. I had to let all that stuff out of the air. That's what the kerosene heaters do. I'm gonna put on my hoodie right now in a second. Just stay
Things right on me up here, cuz, man, no doubt.
cool, man. I hear him out here. That's just
Sounding good, too. I just wanted to wave a hand. I'll get back out of it.
So that's Coon Hunter out there in Sweetwater. I hear you again. You're coming pretty good at 30 pounds right now. Foxman 362 sets up in Rockwood.
I'm between Sweetwater and Norwood out here on the road, man.
That radio's still booming out there, sounding good out there tonight. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee said that down to Sweetwater, Tennessee. That's got to be Coon Hunter out there, or who that is, Ridge Runner. Because there's two guys out there. At least this turning microphone's working. This turning plus 2 I'm talking on right now, but I'm running at least 100 watts. But it depends on the conditions out here. But running a 2-pill box out here, one of those HT type things. But at least it's doing good tonight out here in Rockwood, Tennessee, on an old Cobra 139 from the 70s. I'm going to let you guys go. Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee, standing by for a couple minutes. 10-10 on the side. It's like ghost talking. Audio. Yeah, it's probably pointing toward that direction because you got trees. But when you move in different directions, the beam gets a little better. It does that at 100 watts. On sideband goes a little bit high, it's 150 to 200. We'll use the extra watts on that. Let me try to turn to 180 on this guy. See what it does. Audio. A little better at 190. So that happens in conditions. But when I'm turning toward 150 degrees, I go to Florida. It depends on conditions and depends on angles. Let me see. Audio, looking good. Audio. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio. Audio right there. Good 100 watts. 150. But they do 200 watts. Depends on our supply. Let me see the conditions are coming back in a minute. We don't hear anybody at this hour right now. We're aiming to Florida right now. Yeah, we talked to 26 a while ago. That was those guys out there. They're out there all the time. They're out there every single night. These guys are cool. So they're on flat side beams. Sometimes I switch to the Mako. So it's good. I hear some stations way out there. It sounds like ghost talkers, but I'm just going to try to turn it around for a second. And then we get... There we go. We're swinging to 200 and 310 degrees. I'm trying to sleep it right now. I'm gonna put that back up there, guys. And we're gonna be getting out of here soon, but it's kind of cold out here. But we're looking at. I'm trying to tune this back up here at like 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Let's try to set this position here. I think we lost these guys just now about 20 minutes ago. Let me go back to 270 on the west coast so we can get some of those guys in there. See, they're still coming in from California. We lost conditions now, yeah. That happens. Wait, Australia's way out there in the distance. Who's that out there? I hear Australia way in the distance. Okay. Here's little Australia way out in the distance, guys. I think they're coming in. They're way out there. I think it's possible we can get these radios improved. I think we can do better things with it. You guys are great guys out there on this channel. I'm glad you guys are watching this for the whole day. But I'm glad you guys are in this chat room tonight. I'm proud of you guys coming here today. Without you guys, we wouldn't be having all this stuff happening right now. You know that? But this has been a great DX gift for the new year. Let me show you something I got in the box. This is from my Cobra 139 I had a while back. These were the lights that came with the radio. And I'll show you, I have a box up here. I took them out many years ago. Make sure don't knock things over. See, I'll show you guys in a second. I took this other meter out of my old President Grant. This was from my meter from my President Grant, you guys can see here. That was in my President Grant when this was bad meter. We'll probably have to fix this later on, but I'll show you the one I got in my Cobra 139. You guys see this? I think it's in here. There they are. One of these lights are pretty bad, and the other one works. I'll show you in a second. But I'll show you that in a minute. We're still okay on this radio. These are the ones from my Cobra 139 I had a while back. You guys seen this. One of the lights do work, none does not. I don't know if we could take these black caps off with something cool on them, but these are the originals from my Cobra 139 that came with it. You guys see this. This one, these lights did actually work and one did not on the meter. These were like the original white lights that came with the radio when I took them out back in 2018, and that's when I had these. But they're kind of really dried out. But these things are pretty hard. That's the originals from the Cobra 139s. You guys can see that. I'll show you in a second. You guys can see it. But that was them. And one of the lights are bad, the other one's not. But I took that one to switch out the blue LEDs. That's what I was doing. And this is the original light that came with the channel display. I think this was one of the channel displays that went with the Cobra 139. The one on the channel side right here. That was the original light. It did work once, but I switched out the blue lights that I did. Or it could have been one of these lights. Could have been one of these lights too, I don't know, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. These are all my heat shrink wraps. I have other ones too. Well, these guys will tell me I'm 26. I'm trying out my radio, so it's hard. It's like I'm doing it all myself, and these guys out there just local in the area. Think about that. I'm all alone in this world with all the CD stuff, but I'm trying the best I can. You guys know that. And I come from a long ways on this stuff. Believe me, very long ways that I'm doing right now. Without you guys, I wouldn't have got this far right now. We still got to go a long way to go do our DX kits. We're going to get better at this as each time goes. And I'd love to get one of these two radios working. Like a Mark IV would be a nice radio to have. And get my ComSat working and one of my other ones. And Eco. So we got to talk to Dennis Tower Power today. And so I'm going to go swing this back to 310. So we're not getting in conditions right now. It's going to be hard to get right now because if I had all that northern lights would happen tonight. We did warm this radio up. It needs some warm up today. I just turned on around 3 o'clock this afternoon before 4 o'clock because, and Andy was out there today. I talked to him. He got me on video. He got to hear me on that the Turner Plus 2. You guys see the D104 I have here. You guys see the mic. This is the one with the sock you guys seen a while back. I put it in here. But this microphone's still good. It's the element's bad. It still transmits. And It's still doing dead key at least 4 watts, 5 watts on the meter when I do it on the meter. And it does at least 12 watts on sideband. That's what it does on this Cobra 139. So I looked at it today on here. So I'll show you guys what this element looks like. I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to show you, pull it off. It comes right off. This is the Tug 8 model. Because Jungle Joe thinks it's a Tug 9. So this is actually what it is. That's what it looks like, guys. But they got this thing on eBay. And if you guys go look it up, it's a high cut thing. That's what it is. So I'm going to let you guys go in a couple minutes. I'll be right back in a minute. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes before we close this video out soon. I'll let you guys see I enjoyed the video. Let's let this DX skip out range out in the mail. I'll go back to 270 and see if we can still hear those guys out there. I'm going to go back for a couple seconds right here. Put it on 250, see if we get any Australias. Back on 38. We'll keep 38 on here for a minute. We still got a little skip out there until it drains out. I'm going to let it drain out from there. I got to come back in a couple minutes. Hold on a second. Let me find one of my signs. I had a sign in here, it's just crap. Hold on a minute. We still get the one guy. You'll hear him out there. Hope we can find the back sign soon. Sorry about that, guys. Wait a minute. I had one of my signs for all that crap. I'll have to look for it later. Oh, well, I'll find that sign in a minute later, but I must have dropped it somewhere a couple of days ago. Oh, I'm making a new one in a minute. You guys still there? Sorry about that. I was in the middle of putting my day out. You guys know that your routines. It's about 56 on the porch. I can feel the air out here, but this is good for cooling off the radios. Let me see. Texas still coming this hour. I hear Texas way out in the distance. Let me see. Texas. I hear somebody way out in Texas. Someone's talking to Texas. We got Texas stations out there. Someone's talking to Texas right now. I'm at the stations in Texas out there this hour. Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. You got. I hear stations out there this hour at 8 o'clock. Way out there. You got the RF switch on, you can hear them pretty good. We hear them way out there. I'm trying to switch around checking the stations. 330. 350. I'm gonna go back to, yeah, we got Texas in there. Way in the conditions. I'm gonna go back to them in a minute. Let me see that. CQDX, CQUDX, UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, trying. Let me surprise. Lost conditions pretty fast. Conditions are way out there, guys. They're way out there on channel 38 and 37. Okay. You guys are doing great today. I'm going to show you guys the D104 mic I have. We were trying to show you a video a minute ago. This is the one I was trying to show you a couple minutes ago. Somebody's still in the chat. So that's actually the pin that goes into it. And I need an element that goes in this guy. I was looking at this amp on eBay. There's some kind of one for like $27 that actually has a high type one that goes in it. You just have to get the red and black wire to hook up in this. That's all you have to do. So it makes the element last longer. And it's like this new type element that goes into the D104s. So it's called a hi-fi type D104. And it does for Tug 8s and Tug 9 models. You should look it up on eBay when you get some time. And I'd love to have one of those I could solder in here and get this thing going again. But they have a lot of these heads on flea bay for these things still. And I think the whole entire cartridge is bad. But this thing's still good. And it still's got transmit on the headset. I'll show you the Tug 8 headset I have here. And Joe thinks it's a Tug 9, but it's a Tug 8, but they must have put it into a Tug 8 model. And this is actually a Tug 8 stand. You guys can see it right here. I show it in the light, you guys can see it. I'll show you. I know you guys can see that close, but we'll look at it right here. It is a Tug 8 stand, that's what it is. And it's amplified. It's actually amplified, you guys can see it right there. And it's got that wire thing it is. And it's got 4 pins. I just got this thing fixed the other day. This thing's working fine, except the element went bad. It's got a 3 pin on the top, you guys see that? It's a chicken choker, that's what it does. And it's still got a battery. We put a new battery in this morning, and it was because the battery was still good. The one I was running earlier for the last 3 days. That's what it was. The element went bad after that point when I talked to that guy on top of the sideband radios and stuff, and we were talking about it, and that's what happened. And it finally gave off the meter. It froze it here, and it just shot the modulation. And only dead key at 90 watts on sideband with the amplifier on. So that's what it did. Then when I turned off the amp switch, it was dead keying like 4 or 5 watts and mostly 12 watts on sideband. So we have to get this element working again soon. We can do more DX and the D104 and the Turn Plus 2. The Turn Plus 2 is doing fine. So it's doing great. That microphone's never had a problem for several months because I bought it back for 25 bucks. The best thing I ever bought off of Fleet Bay back in 2024. A guy out of Enterprise, Alabama, that's where it came from. It was an indoor environment, but this came from a consumption shop up in Pennsylvania, the D104. You guys see it right here. I put it back on here. We got to get this thing back working again with a cartridge. But they have these hi-fi cartridges. They put inside the D104. Just the top, you put it in there. This little thing goes in the middle, and you solder it, and it should have less problems than the original element mics. They said that it makes it last longer. This guy builds them, I think he does. And you should go look on Fleabay for hi-fi D104 kits, and you just get the one that runs into the top thing. It should be okay. But that's where you guys go look at the one with 25 bucks. You can look it up, and you'll see them. Hi-fi kits for D104s, and they make it last a lot longer than the original element. And there's something says he's tested a lot of them over the years, for over 20 years for D104s, and some burn out and some don't. And mostly he makes the ones that don't burn out at all. The hi-fi ones, they don't burn out your D104. They'll stay on it forever. I think that's what he did. He fixed these and solved them. And they're like $27 or 25 bucks on Fleabay. It's like $5 shipping. And it's up in I don't know where's that. I think it's on the East Coast of the United States where he makes them here. But you guys should take a look at it on Fleabay for hi-fi D104 kits, elements. And I think they're easy to do when you solder them. And it has like a red wire and a black wire, and you put it together, and some yellow wire. But it has like a black and red wire that goes into the element, and that's how it works. And the way you do that, you take that D104 apart and keep the original wires on it, and try to solder the ones there. Before you do that soldering, just use some alligator clips and try it on your radio and click it and see if it does work. That's how you do it. Then you solder them. That's what you do, and heat shrink them. So I'm glad you guys came here today. That was great. So we had some great DX today with Andy today. That was awesome. I was out there. I was actually eating dinner earlier today, and I came back on the radio to do the live stream with you guys and talk to you guys out there. We had a lot of fun today. I'm glad you guys came in tonight. Without you guys supporting, yeah. I'll shout out to Happy New Year 2025 today. Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker. And that's a wave out to UDX21 out there on YouTube. And all you guys out to UDXCradio.com. I will repeat this last night. And I'll tell you guys, don't forget to check out Old Radio Night. Comes on this Saturday night at 8 o'clock p.m. time. And after that, you guys will have on that old radio night. Don't forget to check out the old. If you get on there on the old radio night, he does the shout out 21 shout out. The 21 shout out wheel, and that's like Uncle Freddy's in the middle. So when you spin this, when he does the spin, you'll be on the last of the list until you win, and he'll give you a bunch of stickers like these and other ones too. There's other ones he'll send out when you win the shout out wheel. When you're on these cover type displays, and it's like Wheel of Fortune, and like one of those things like Miracle Round things, and it's like one of the musical chairs. And anybody who's in that name, and you get the last draw, when this goes out, the last draw, that means you'll get the stickers, and you'll send them to your snail mail address and all that stuff, and you'll get a bunch of stickers of UGX21, his old radio night stuff. There's a lot of them he has beside that one, and he has other ones like this. This one called that one on 21's online. This guy does all kinds of CB radios on his show on old radio night. Different kinds he does from the 60s, from the 50s through the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s and today's. And he does a lot of the old school radios, believe me, like the Robins, the tube radios, the Connex, the Saturns, the Galaxy Saturns, other stuff like that. This is the 21 Dirty Diaper 21 on YouTube, but this guy called DX Empire. Check him out on Facebook. He does a lot of great stuff on CB stuff, and he has a group page all called DX Empire. Look him up. And this guy actually does some great ideas on C radios. Tell him Foxman362 sent you there. UGX362 East Tennessee, waving on back. So check him out when you get time. And also, I just want to say shouts out to all of them. Don't forget to check out Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker. When you see him on YouTube, tell him Foxman sent you there. Make sure his name is displayed on here on this channel. This is the one, you check it out. Any kids like this guy? If there's any kids out here on this channel of C radios, send them to Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker. And kids will like this guy for C radios. And I'm shouting out to UGX21 out there. You got kids out there, they'll like Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker, believe me. He's a lot better than Sesame Street, okay? He's a lot awesome. He's into C radios, and he'd be great for the families and kids. He doesn't do weird stuff. He's basic old school C radios, and he goes to these events, C radio parties of all the places in South Carolina when he does, and throughout the Carolinas, and through Georgia and all those areas, at CB Radio Club rallies. When he does, when they do CB Radio shootout talks, that's what I'm saying. This is Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker. That's the famous man. And don't forget to check him out. You might be able to see him out there on YouTube and also in real life, okay? So look up Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker on YouTube for the kids out there. So they like him, and he's the cool guy that does the C radios, and he'll teach the kids how to be quite right, like Mr. T in the old days of the 80s and the 1980s and throughout the 70s. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night come on this Saturday night. This is actually Dirty Diaper 21. I'll shout out to UGX21 out there on YouTube. If he was in the chat today, I'm glad you came to see it. And we had an okay live stream today. We did great. We made some great contacts to Andy, West Coast, California. Little part of that, we didn't have no British Columbia. I think I got it a little bit late today. It's okay. Because it was like 40-degree weather today outside. Right now it's going to drop down to 26. Porch out here is almost like 55 degrees, but I got it up to 65 degrees on the porch with the kerosene heater. Had to move back from my chair a while ago, and I had to air out that smell a little bit. That's what it was. Don't want to have carbon dioxide. That's what I'm saying. It still smells quite good. It's okay. Doesn't have that diesel smell. So I had to warm up the porch when I was doing some DX, and that's what it did. It will warm up the room when you have one of these heaters, like a kerosene heater, or probably a wood burn stove would be something like that. Would be good. So, and also, don't forget to check out Old 2 Radio Network. Comes on this Saturday night at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And we just talked to one of those guys out there in Fresno, California today. It wasn't Dennis. It was a Dennis called Dennis the Tower of Power. I've seen him in the chat lots of time. He's the guy that lives almost close to where Dennis is at from Old 2 Radio Network. I'm sure Dennis heard me out there on the radio today if he was out there. But Dennis Tower Power heard me pretty quite good in Fresno. And usually you get pointing at around 200 and I think 280 degrees west before you get Fresno, or 270. Somewhere around between that range. It's where the old 2 radio network's at, around 280 degrees where I'm at in Tennessee. And that's how you get Fresno, California, no problems. So I'm going to show you guys out here in a minute. And don't forget to check out O2 OTR, O2 Radio Network. And this man has lots of 79 smoke screens on 2C radios from the 50s and 60s and 70s, and lots more, like your Mark IIIs, your Brownie Golden Eagles, your CompSat 35s, your CompSat 30s, and the Johnson Messengers 200 or something like that, or 250 Johnson Messenger 250s, and you got the ones with the Johnson Messenger 2s and the 1s and all that stuff with the cool Viking man on the hat. That's what they're called, messengers. They had the Viking man on it. It's a Viking type C radio. That those 2 radios, they're like the first pioneer of C radios. That's what they are. That's why Johnson Messengers made those radios back then. It's pretty cool. And they have all kinds. And they got those cool Robins with the green eye tubes. I like those Robins. The Robins are very beautiful radios. Like the ones, all of them are pretty good. Like the green eye ones are pretty good. The green ones are my favorite, but the yellow ones are cool. I like the ones, but my favorite one I like is the Mark III Golden Eagles. Golden Beagles, or Browning Golden Eagles, something like that. Mark IV is my favorite one I like, because I like the sidebands and AM together, because I love AM at the same time. That's more like kind of them. So I lost the stream. So don't forget to check out O2 Radio Network. Comes on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Bozo Control. Look them up. Tell them Foxman sent you here from Tennessee today. We had a lot of great live streams today. We had some few drops out. That's why people left just now. Probably that's what happened. So don't forget to check out O2 Radio Network. Comes on this Saturday at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And this will start out the new year for 2025 and this year today. And we'll be able to see some interesting E-skip, and Solar Cycle 25 is going to be something real good. I hope we get a lot of conditions, man. We need to get this D104 back busy and get the Alpha Delta ground rod ready to go for that beam. That's what I need, something like that. And better coax, something like that. So, also I'm glad Cowboy sent this card the other day. This was a nice QSL card. UDX 357. People missed on the show a couple days ago. This was a nice card he gave me. We made that contact back in December. So that was pretty cool. It was the one with the Silver Eagle, I think it was. On December 17th. That's when I got on the air with the beam. And it only been almost a few weeks when it happens. I love the way he does the sticker. This is actually UDX 357 Cowboy. He's got a Cobra GTL, Cobra 2000 GTL on display of me, showing me on the video gate on his, and it was actually running that microphone with the Turn Plus 2 and the Cobra 139. That's what it was, or what radio I was doing. That's what I'm saying. So this is actually Cowboy's QSL cards. Pretty quite cool. So that's what he says when he wrote out this. That's what I'm saying. And let me show you another QSL card. What I got back a couple months ago, was 390 Wagon Master. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. At least we got this sign called Be Right Back. That's great. So I ain't going to lose those things. So I'm going to show you right here. This is from 390 Wax Master. He gave this to me back a few months ago when I won the 2 pill box, the Purple Cow list. You guys know that. That's what I got from him. That's what came with the box. And I'm going to show you these QSL cards to everybody out there. Anything in here? So we don't have anything inside of this thing. No goodies. No crazy stuff. So that's great. And most of these are the QSL cards he gave me. These are like from the I think from the 1960s. I don't know if they're from the 70s. But he was telling me all this. And these are actually all the channels. That's what they're cool about that. So that's what they used to be. So this is actually from 2024, back in October. That's when I won the box. And this one was a pretty cool card with the Northbridge Lake Superior. You know, there's like 5 or 6 of them on the Mississippi with these things. So that's a really cool card from that area called Superior, Wisconsin. I don't know what these guys are, but these are actually what they look like. And They have 390 Wagmaster logos on it. That's really cool. And this one's actually one from Greenville, South Carolina. That's not far from where I'm at. That's near to the, about maybe 3 hours away from me. Because I've been through Greenville, South Carolina back in 2007. Yeah. Through that area when I was doing some rock gem mining stuff up in Virginia at a little local place. And went to Franklin, North Carolina to get some ruby gem stuff. Like they do shocking like little rock things. You get like purple rubies. Like gem kind of stuff. But yeah, pretty cool card. And I'll show you the one Brad. I'd actually like Brad do more of these things for everybody. I like his QSO card, but 390 will agree. He did a great job on this card. And this is a pretty good one. UDX 59Z out of Salt Lake City, Utah. This guy was in the military once. He's pretty cool. And I have heard him lots of times on the radio. I think 390 tried out one of his radio a couple of weeks ago with me. I think the CPI 5000 it was. And this is actually his card out of Utah. Let me turn on this light so you guys see it a little better before we go. Let me see. That's right towards. There we go. That'll give you a little help. So we can see it a little bit. There we go. So you guys can see all the logos of our United Delta X-rays from the previous ones to the new ones. They have all the great stuff. Even the serial antenna and the Palomar boxes. And it's got all the cool stuff. This is from Brad. And 390 sent this card. It's pretty cool. I actually like this card. It's got the whole Salt Lake City Valley. I've been to those places down there. That's the Gateway Mall. Back where they used to be back in the... Before they switched over to City Creek Mall back several years ago. That's actually where the jazz plays. I've been in that place where the rodeo is. Rodeo 47 went back there back a few years ago with the Saw or live rodeo in a stadium. And Crown Burgers is not far from it. And that's Temple Square right here. I've been there. Not inside the temple, but they have a little like a chorus thing. And they had that song when they sing like from Home Alone 1 and 2. All that chorus type thing. And they're the original people that did Halo video games. But they're the original songs that did from Home Alone, I think it was, in the movies in the 80s and 90s. And most of these buildings are a bunch of businesses. That's what they are. These are actually the Wasatch Mountains here, Wasatch Front. And Park City's up this area, and Hoggins Zoo's right over this area. I've been all the way down here too. And one time we took a train to get to this place when my dad wanted to get something for our Scion car, to get some kind of trailer mount for it. So we actually had to took a train from all the way from North Ogden, Utah, down through this area. And it usually stops about a couple blocks from this area. And we had to take a bus to go around downtown Salt Lake City, then all the way out to south of Salt Lake City for a couple miles. And they have all these restaurants out there. I've seen all these areas. Then mostly I used to go to a lot of places called the MPC store, not very far from Salt Lake City. We used to go there every once a month to get our sweet teas, to get our sodas, to get our little food there. It was like a discount store, like a Dent Kent store that sell cheap stuff. And they had electronic stuff in there too. And they had their own hardware place where you get tools and stuff. And it's called the MPC store out of West Valley, Utah. I really miss that place to go in those places. And they have a lot of great industrial stuff in these areas. Then you can go to cool aquarium. You get the chance to go to, if you're ever in Utah again, if anybody goes there, make sure you check out the Loveland Aquarium down south of Salt Lake City. Then you can go to IKEA. You can get some cool items and stuff out of, what is that place? South of Salt Lake City, down that area. I think it's out of, not Lehigh. I think it's out of south of Murray, Utah, I think in Jordan. That's South Jordan in that area. But I've been on the western side of Salt Lake City. It's out by the airport. They have a mall out there. I've been to all those places out there a few times. That's where we used to go to the MPC store. And also they used to have 2 flea markets there I've been to in Salt Lake City. But mostly, the best part is the MPC store out of Salt Lake City, Utah. There's a lot more. And the last time I went to Salt Lake City back in 2019, when my sister was doing DoorDash and GrabHub, I think it was, then she was looking for kitty cats down there, which we couldn't get. We went into some store down south, down in West Valley or somewhere in downtown Salt Lake City. This guy had a bunch of kitty cats and a bunch of plexiglass cages in there, like a cat place. You know, like the hipster kind of thing. You guys know what I'm talking about, like 390 talks about. And went to check that out. Then we wait after my sister didn't want to get that cat. She went to found another cat out near West Valley, like a white kitty cat, which we have here. Two of our cats are from Utah, like the Paris cat you seen, the brown and mixed type brown and white cat, and especially the white cat. The golden cat is from here from Tennessee. My sister got him a couple of months ago, back in October. He came from an animal shelter, I think it is locally around here, or somewhere either way, or classified it was on Facebook Marketplace. He's like a big giant orange cat. Then my sister got a cat called Obi Kenobi, and which she got up in Kentucky, where the Amish lived. So she got one of these Siamese cats. Look like a gray cat. He looks beautiful. He's a cool cat. Sometimes Amish do sell kitties too and animals in our area. Just want to let you guys know. The Mennonites do. So you guys have to check on that. I don't know how they're doing on stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe they have a friend that works for them. I don't know. So don't forget to check out United Delta X-Ray. This is our channel out here. And I'll show you guys in a minute. UDXCradio.com. Don't forget to check that channel out. United Delta X-Ray. You want the UDX number. Don't forget to email the owner of the UDXC Radio Club. And if you got a number you want to pick out yourself, go look on the roster list. The ones that are blank, no people's names on them, those numbers you can actually choose, and he'll tell you if the number's edible. So that's what I'm saying. So this is a nice QSL card. I'm glad 390 sent this to me back in October 2024. This is a nice card. I'd love to see more cards like this, and maybe we'll have our own card like this. It'd be quite cool. But I love the way they do all this stuff. They took a lot of detailed work with this, okay? A lot of hard work and craftsmanship. You got to understand. And I'll tell you a lot about our UDX guys out there on YouTube. I know we're talking all this. I know none of these live streams are going on. They're probably live or something like that. We're going on. And it can happen all over the world too. We're going to have a lot of UDX members coming out real soon, but I'm glad they're coming out, more of them. I'm glad this club's taking off quite good. I'm glad Mike is doing everything. Without this club, nobody would never have. Well, I never got this far with them right now. I wouldn't, because that 2-pill box would have never happened because of these guys. And plus, this is one of the coolest things Ken Carlark sent a while back. He made this for me. He gave me this for free. This guy took a lot of craftsmanship. This is from UDX 111, Ken Carlark out there in Dxland. And this is a beautiful art piece he made. It can go on anything I want, but it's beautiful. It is definitely well worth it either way. It's been on my live streams. You guys can actually see it way back there, but it is beautiful. I liked it. And he sent this a while back when he did this, and put it up near my Cobra speaker. But my Anytone needs a better speaker, the one with that one I saw. CB Lounge 2112. I like this guy. He's one of my cool guys I love to hang out with. I wish we got to see each other in real life. That would be cool. I don't have nothing against the guy. Well, he smokes his weed stuff. I don't have nothing against that. That's his kind of way. He's not threatening nobody in life. He's very neutral, kind of respect man. And he makes you go back to the 1980s for real. I would never have something like this. Like, you will never see this on C radios. I'm telling you, a lot of guys do a lot of retro 80s. They're great. Like Eric and Daryl out there on YouTube. I love those. Those guys are cool. They did VHS tapes back in the 90s and 80s. And that's not when like TV was popular, but they run like their own studio. I heard about this. I've seen it on YouTube. They're like the closest thing to the 80s and 90s. What they have old VHS tapes when they just did a lot of stuff without sound effects. That's what they do. They're filmmakers and stuff. But these guys did some great 80s type videos in the 80s and 90s out in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, and especially down in Pensacola, Florida. But it actually used to look all that. And there's other 80 videos out there on YouTube you've seen from different high schools, different people. You will never find things like that. It's very rare. But this guy, CB Lounge 2112, check him out on YouTube. He'll make you go back to 1988 in his room. He's got all the cool posters, cool radios from the 80s and throughout the 90s. He's got the cool rock and roll type rad stuff on his wall. And this man does the 79 smoke screens on Kelly Rippers all the time. And this man is amazing. And I would never have RC Cola without that man. He can have an RC Cola anytime you want with me, and we're chilling out on the live stream. But for 2112 out there in CB Lounge 2112, RC Cola, salute to him. And 79 Smokescreen, aloha to his family out there in 2025 today on January 1st. And we did great. And he talked to me back a couple weeks ago on my Cobra when I first heard him. It was like the second contact I talked to him in 2024. He was booming there. He didn't have a live stream because that's when the best times hit him. He was at 310 degrees or around 290. But when I'm on 290, I'm pointing the Wagon Master and right onto or 300, right in between, right there where 2112's at. Even when it points toward Jungle Jill's house, right on that direction, we get it right on the skip. You saw what happened today. So this is RC Code at 8:46 in the even here at the Foxman 362 world headquarters. I got a lot of the radios in this one too. You guys seen the videos? I still have them. So cheers RC Cola. We need to bring more of this brand out to for real. And hope RC Cola promotes CB radios in the future, or who knows. CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. Don't forget to check out his name is Reed out of Reno, Nevada. He has some great live video games. Let's hope he gets a beam in town. It'd be awesome. We can have intercepts. We do. I don't know, but he's a great shot. Go out there and hang out most of the time. When he's on the live stream, he's great. It just depends on the conditions. But out here it's pretty cold today. But this man is amazing. Once you check him out, once you hook the CB radios, like you look at all the 80s stuff he's got on his wall, you'll never be looking back at this generation. You'll be looking at this generation like it used to be really for real. This man has a great culture on his radio live stream for the 80s and 90s. This man is the only closest thing you can get to the roller skate rings. And this is the man who can get you the Aqua Net girls back. The ones with the Aqua Net tight hair things, the girls that used to wear in the 80s and 90s, the real tight, mature women that know what they're doing. And what happened to those women out there that used to be like in the 90s for real, like the 80s? I'm talking about hardcore stuff. I'm talking about their pride and their high stuff. Believe me. We don't label women on any way they do. They have to do what they want to feel themselves. Believe me. We don't force do all that. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. So I keep drama out of my system. That's what I do. And it was not drama right now. It just came in to look around, but we're cool. So this is CB Lounge 2112. I was telling about he'll bring back the 80s Ultra Neck for real. I'm talking about the real 80s. The ones that have those big long curly hair types. I'm talking about the 80s and 90s. And look what's happening today. You guys can see what's going on. I wish these women could go back to the 80s and 90s in a new way. And something coming out, something like part everything, but it can do all the whole 9 yards like in today's culture. Believe me, we need to bring back the society of the 80s and 90s, but without the hate and discontent and stuff like that, but more like the positive things, the cool things, the great things we could do, creativity, CB radios, you name it, and old school video games. Who knows? This guy is the best guy in the world. He's a great show out there, CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. Live long time. If you want to talk about anything about the 80s, like he was back then in California, all those places, this man will tell you about it. He usually tells the truth, for real. He's not a celebrity, not a movie star, but he's definitely basic old school what he talks about. And when he lived his life stories in the 80s and 90s, just like we do, like all Generation Xers, like we do. And this guy is cool. He's like old school to versus new school. Trust me. This man is word up for what he does, and he's definitely down for everybody in the whole wide world. And this man is for real no matter what. This man knows how to make the You Go girls go wild or crazy on the CB radios. Trust me. This man is like the OG in the house. He's a real dog. He's a real homie. Not like the fake homies in the real world. This man's like the Tupac of the real world that knows how to do CB radios in the old school manner of the 90s and 80s. Essentially, this man can show you a little bit about cool things in the movie. It's usually him on the stuff, but he knows what he's doing. And this man is great. If you got any questions about the 1980s and 90s, ask this guy. He'll tell you a lot about this. He's quite good. This man does not watch television since 2004. I know why he had to do that. We might have to do all that someday in the future for us, for Gen X's. I don't blame the guy. And I know why he had to do it, because there's a reason why, guys. You don't understand, because we have still have to watch our TVs and all that stuff and YouTube, but believe me, the man made the right choice because he knew something was going on in the future. I don't know. But sometimes, and I know what that is when I've seen it, and I've seen it before a long time ago. It just depends what it is, but he'll learn about that, but we have him agree on him what he does. He likes his old school culture, what we are like today. He's definitely the real true 80s and by heart and the 90s. But without this man could reboost back the 1980s in real life in the 90s. He could rejump it in a new way. And new kids need to learn about his radio habits. The CB radios. This man is well respected and he's a legend. Check out CB Lounge 2112. Live a long time. $1, man. $5 and $6 here. Who knows? This man is totally rad and totally old school. He's not a dweeb. He's not anything like that. He's a true nerd that knows from his heart. He's been through a rough life a long time ago, but the man knows what he's doing. And he's got some great C radios like the Boss Hog, the Gender Grant, and what's the next radio he's going to be naming that one with the 80 tone, the one looks like the AT55. We need to name that radio something called Megatron, or who knows, maybe we can name it from a Transformer movie, we can name something from, who knows, maybe we could vote on that later on, I don't know, maybe we can make something up about what's the 80 tone radio is going to be called. Maybe we call it Future Realistic, or we could call it 90 Realistic or something like that. I don't know, maybe he could come up with something really cool. He'll think of something, but he calls them different names, like Boss Hog, like the Navajo radio he has. Then he calls the other President Grant one, the newer one, like a few years old, not today's. He calls it Gender Grant because he knows that. But the man's got different cool logos and designs. This man's totally retro for real. And he's pretty good. Check out CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. And he comes on during Sundays, Sunday night, Sundays on his live streams. Sometimes he does those days. He usually put it out there. And check out his Facebook page, CB Lounge 2112 Facebook. Join the group page. Tell him Foxman362 sent you here. See, UGX362 wave it on back to read out there. And I'll catch y'all later. So that's why I want to get that out there, because I want to get that man a little bit more effort what he needs. Believe me, you don't understand about those kind of guys. He's like your Carter Sagan man that all the time. This man's like the original Carter Sagan in a way for CB Lounge 21. I know he likes stars and all kinds of stuff. But the other night I was walking out there in my area here. I saw Mars and planet Saturn up there. I think last night they had the International Space Station flying over my area too, but down to the Gulf of Mexico I've seen out there. But mostly had Jupiter and Saturn and Mars the last 2 nights, and Orion 100 to the east. And you had the Big Dipper and you got Cassiopeia to the west, but a lot of you can see it out there in parts of the Milky Way. It gets better in the summer, but yeah, you can see those 3 planets out there right now, Mars and Jupiter right now, and probably the moon in a couple of weeks. I don't know, but I've been seeing a lot of that, and you've seen the Pleiades up in the sky. Looks like the 7 Sisters. It's like a cloud dust. You'll see, it's right up there. But that's what I've been seeing the last 2 nights here in Tennessee. So don't forget to check out udxcradio.com. This is 390 Wangmaster's channel. This is a sticker he makes all the time. And this is the kind of show you got to check out on 390 Wangmaster on YouTube. Tell him UDX362 Foxman sent you here. We're just doing some cool effects, like we're swinging around and checking it all out. I want you guys to go to this channel. If you're going to want to get a UDX number, he will tell you if it's edible, and he'll let you know. And once you're edible, he'll send you stickers like this, and he'll send you his other QSL card with World Radio 390, something like that, or other stuff. He'll send you like a president sticker or something like that, or usually these stickers. And that's how you get started of the United Delta X-Ray CB Radio Club care package, which he has. He'll get it going, and he's the owner of the CB Radio Club, and his second vice president is his wife, UGX1 out there, Kim. That's what he talks about on his streams a while back. And you got Brad out there, UGX59 Zoo, is the art department man that designs all these things. He's cool. And I'm telling you guys, don't forget to check out UGXCBradio.com. It's not like the other clubs out there. It's very cool. You can be in many CB clubs as you want, and you can go to this one too. But he's not like the needle benders. He's just basic old school CB radios. He knows what he's doing. And he doesn't charge money for these things. He's not like that. Only when he does that, when he does his contest with the raffle tickets to help some UDX member out there. We had to do it for Seaway because, oh man, that at least we did help him out. A lot of people did. So he does things like that. And this man was a car stereo man that did a lot of stuff in Salt Lake City, Utah. He used to run an RV park a long time ago in Washington State, stuff like that. And mostly he's just retiring, does cool things, stuff, and doing the basic things with family lights. What it is, this guy does likes to see radios, and he does a lot of great things. And he loves classic cars and stuff like that. He talks all kinds of cool stuff he's out there on his channel. But this man is amazing, from Mike out there. And this is his address here to send in his P.O. box. Don't forget to check this out on 390 Wagmaster on YouTube. You want to send some cool radio stuff to him, like stickers, QSL cards, cool stuff, or C radios. He usually look at them, but sometimes he might not review them. Sometimes he will, or Bluetooth things and stuff like that, or stereo equipment. Check him out and tell him some great things. If you guys want to send some old school Radio Shack catalogs from the 80s and 70s, like radios in it, we like that stuff, and old school presidents, all kinds of stuff, and little boxes too. You guys know the boxes, and tube radios, who knows? And don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster. If you want to sell the stamp address, send him some good stuff. No crazy stuff on him. Don't try to make him look cool, make him great. And Mike will understand you about your C radio in the world. So don't forget to check out this address, 390 Wagmaster, P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84109. And make sure you do that. If you want to send some great QSL cars from different countries around the world, we love it. And don't forget, once you're in the UDXC Radio Club, you'll be here for life, and no discontent on when you go on the airways. Be respectful to a lot of guys out there when you do your contacts. And don't forget, check out ZDXCBradio.com. And here we go, lots more. And don't forget to check us out. And tell them Foxman 362 sent you for things we could do. And we have a great hobby in this community right here. And it's well worth it, guys. In old school tech is not like the new school tech. Believe me. If our cell phones went down and still had these things running on batteries, we could still talk to all over the world with this. Trust me. As long as you got a good antenna coax, that's what matters. The antenna is the more important thing beside your radio. You can get a radio, but the most important thing is your antenna. Once you got a good SWR, lower SWR, you're ready to go. And I just want to get that out there because I heard that from 39 told me that a while back. So before we get out of this porch, it's really cold. But I just wanted to I did the show for you guys today. So we might be doing some more videos sometime tomorrow or the next day. I don't know, maybe in a couple days, who knows. Just want to do this for the new year today. So let me see, make sure this thing's in the way. 79 smoke screen to everybody. I'm going to see who's in the chat tonight. So I forgot about that. Don't forget that. Let's check it out before we go. So who came here today? So Soup95, thanks for coming to check. I think he's from Australia. AE, where is that? Eastern Australia, I don't know. Matt T, thanks for coming to the chat today. Archie Television came into the chat today. Andy from Arizona, he sent me a link, but I think it was the video I did today. I subscribed to his channel today. We're 3 hours and 9 minutes. Sorry we had that long wait. I just want to get everybody shout out. And I know who's watching this channel, 390 Wagmaster in the background, sandbagging. And I know UDX21's out there watching, all the other UDX members. And other guys out there from Channel 12 and Channel 26, all the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers, probably Bobcat. And probably Rooster in Tennessee's watching that. And probably Steelmakers watching this on Channel 12 in our local area. And Corn Cob and all those guys. And also Flash and Toolman, who knows. And a lot of guys out there who's watching from around the world. And other countries and other states too, who knows. And the other guys who made contacts to me today probably were watching this too. But I'm glad you guys came there today. And rewatch this broadcast. We'll do sometime more videos soon. And check us out there on my YouTube channel and other places. And don't forget to check out Mower Junkie on YouTube. Don't forget to check out CV Lounge 2112. Don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster. Don't forget to check out UDX 357 Cowboy. Don't forget to check out a lot of video gates. Don't forget to check out Popcorn 9113's channel. Don't forget to check out Radio DX1's channel out there on live streams. There's video gates on that one with C radio stuff you can hear in the background. And don't forget to check those out. And also don't forget to check Motormouth Mall, MM Video Gates. That's him. He's out on AM if you want to go check him out. And don't forget to check out UDX 498. Check out 498 Highlander Video Gates. If you'll find him, he goes by UGX 498 out of Missouri. He's got that cool display thing, looks like an Icon radio on C Radio. So don't forget to check out Highlander 498 or 498 Highlander Video Gates. Who knows? You'll be able to find it. And it's usually under my description. We talk to him. He's got live video gates going there all the time when he comes on there in Missouri. But you might be able to make contacts to him. And I'll tell you guys out there, have a great night. Shout out all to the guys in Arizona who made the contact to me, in California, West Coast, and all of those other states today that talked to me. Thanks for talking to me today. And I'll happy New Year and a happy great day. And we'll do more DXing in 2025. And hope DX is going to get good. I hope I get my D1 and 4 working soon. It'd be nice. And get an Alpha Delta and get some more radios soon. But we got that Anytel AT55. I'll be doing some videos when that happens. But the power supply will be coming soon and all those things. I'll catch you guys later. The UGX 362, East Tennessee, and 79 Smokescreen. And train whistle to all those guys out there. For Dennis OTR, for Old Radio Night, for 390 Wangmaster, for Andy out there, UGX 268 over Arizona, for UGX 357, Cowboy, and UGX 76, California, for Motor Junkie, UGX 151, Charleston, areas in South Carolina, and UGX 183 Jed. And for all those guys out there who came there, Popcorn 9113, Cornbread, Mark Sanquist, and all those guys out there too. And we know who we're talking about. And Ben Hurry Trucking CV Tips, I think that's what it was. Thanks for coming today. And thanks for all the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers, including Bobcat and all those guys out there came on this channel today. And a lot of guys out there, lots more. And especially all the guys in California. And the people who made the contact to me today. And other guys from the United Kingdom and around the world, in Australia. And all those other countries out there that made the trip. And Mexico City. And especially Hawaii Islands and all those people out there. And especially UDX 791 Jungle Joe Video Gates out there on YouTube. For Jungle Joe Video Gates on YouTube. That's UDX 791, Alpha Tango 791 out there on YouTube. He does that, all those shows on there. Tell him Foxman sent you there. UDX 362, wave it on back. And so waving out to Standing Stones 1776, UDX 1776 at Massachusetts. Especially all the Canadian provinces up in Canada, Eastern Canada, Alberta, Nova Scotia, and Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Calgary, Canada, and British Columbia and Alberta, and all those guys out there. Thanks for joining the chat today. And especially all the Caribbean islands of Puerto Rico, San Juan, Haiti, Trinidad, all those stations down there in South America. Thanks for coming in here watching us today, especially the ones in Puerto Rico are watching us today. And especially Trinidad, and also Jamaican Island out there in Kingston, and all those guys in Jamaica. Yes, man. No problem, man. So I read to you guys down there. I hope we can make contacts to you from UGX 362 from East Tennessee up in Knoxville. And I'm glad you guys came today. So we'll catch you guys later. UGX 362 East Tennessee. Have a great night. We'll bring out some more videos soon. And glad we came out here 3 hours of a 15-minute live stream. I know it was kind of short on DX, but we did okay. 9:04 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll catch you guys later. UGX 362 East Tennessee, and I'll be back a little bit soon. Bring more videos out there soon. Catch y'all later.